Alright, I've had about 10 requests to do this, so I'm going to give you a little tour of my messy garden. This right here, these are starter plants. They're cucumbers. And the hard thing about having a garden is that if you don't mark things, you don't know what it is. Like this plant right here, I have no idea. It's a starter or something, but I have no idea what it is. And right here next to it are some baby cherry tomatoes. I got a thing with cherry tomatoes. Over here, you can see I have some chilies. These are banana chilies. That looks like it might be lettuce or something. And there again, you should mark everything that you put in a pot. I got a lonely carrot down here that I transplanted so that it would grow better. This is an assortment of different, this is two different tomato plants right here. We have like the Roma tomato, which is these guys right here. And then over here, we got some big fatties. I don't know what kind, I just know that they're different. But I don't know if you can see that down there. Yeah, it's down there. There's a nice cluster of 3 big ones down there. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Then we also have some baby cherry tomato plants, which are these things right here. And then a little bell pepper right there. Well, that's a big one. And then there's a little one right there on top. And then some green bean sprouts in the corner. Not so bad. Then we have some starter carrots over here, and I put them in this thing here so that they, they start growing and they get strong enough to actually be put in the ground. And then you separate them into pots like this, and then from there you put them in. Yeah, it's kind of a lot of work, But if you plant them all together, they have better chance of growing, and that way you can separate them and put them wherever you want, like sprouts. But if you try to grow them in a row or whatever, I just find that to be fucking hard because they die, and they're weak when they're really little. So here we have over here some little baby tomatoes again. See, if you look at my backyard, I mean, it's like a square box. But what I was doing here, I see that you can see the neighbor's house and everything. What I was doing is I put in like a row of corn, and it's probably about 20 heads of corn or pieces of corn that I'm growing, but it's actually for privacy. So it's not privacy yet, but it'll be my privacy corn in a little while when it gets about 6 feet. There's my roses, and I had more roses than tomatoes, but looks like my tomato plants have viciously tried to take over my rose garden. But underneath here, I planted some nice healthy carrots. They're growing pretty good down here. Some big carrots, they'll be good when I pull them out of the ground. Got some weeds back there too. Yeah. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is one ginormous tomato plant. And it's got like some tomatoes on it. Some more tomatoes on it. I think there's probably about 30 or 40 tomatoes on this thing. Some more big ones over here. This has really big tomatoes on it. And I don't know if you can see in there, but that's a gigantic tomato in there. That's the very first tomato that popped up on this plant. And yep, that's it right there. And it'll be ready to be picked in probably about 2 or 3 days. And then over here I have one ginormous tomato plant right here, but this is just one plant right here. So we go over here and I have 3 other tomato plants that have totally just taken over this area. So between the tree and here and down where the carrots are, you can see right here, the carrots. But what happened was, the tomato plant, I put Miracle-Gro on it, and it went fucking apeshit. So the tomato plant is like literally, it's a combination of 4 plants together, and they're like, it's about 4 feet by 3 feet. That's how big the plant is. Over here we got some mint, some sage, and this is my grapes. I can't see any right now. Oh, there they are, right there. See if you can see that. My grapes. I can't zoom, but yeah, I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of grapes. These are also like, they cover my fence, so it's like makes good privacy. But I'm gonna have a load of grapes. So you can see it covers the whole entire fence. Okay. Alright. Now we got some other plants. I think it's squash. I'm not really sure. But over here we have some green beans. And we should be having some sugar snap peas soon coming up. There's my compost pile. And we'll go look at the front. Alright. These are my green onions. They're about 3 feet high. Or so 2, 3. And I just got them from the store, and just, instead of letting them go bad, I put them in the ground, and they grow really, really, really well. There's another banana pepper. Oh, sorry. Another banana pepper of mine. Some basil. Strawberry. Pumpkin. And that's about it. So, there's my ugly garden.